She should have been hanging right there with Francis. But no. That's not what happened. But what's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life TV with Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of The Handmaid's Tale, Season 3, Episode 7, Under His Eye. Now, y'all know damn well this episode pissed me off. Just the ending. Well, actually, no, not just the ending. June pissed me off. Y'all already know that. Those of you who come here each and every week, y'all already know how I feel about June. How I already say that she's a selfish wench. Y'all already know. Matter of fact, I haven't called her a wench before, but I called her selfish. But now I'm adding on the wench to it. On top of the fact I've already said that I can't stand OfMatthew. I know some of y'all wanted me to appease to the fact that she's caught up in slavery as well. But I told y'all how I feel about them shuck and jive ass nigga slaves. That is OfMatthew. Yes, I've called her a nigga slave and I meant that shit. I cannot stand her. I can't stand June for the first. Let's get that straight. I can't stand June either. And it's got me feeling some kind of way. I'm not going to edit this video. Y'all just going to get this exactly like it is right now. We open up with this thick ass red rope laying on the ground. I thought it was coming down the wall at first, which is probably symbolic to what happened. And we'll go through it in a minute. Because it looked like it had been painted with blood. The handmaids, they walk in the line along the sides of it, you know, one on each side of the rope. And then come to find out it branches out into three different, you know, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, the Trinity. That's symbolic of that. That's what that is. And they going along, and you know, the blood of the lamb has been soaked into the rope. It might have been real blood. The blood kind of turns brown a little bit, but it still might have been real blood soaked to the damn ropes. And it looks like they about to have a hanging, which is why I say that when it first came on, how it was looking coming down, it looked like it was on a wall. That's why I say it ties together, because they used to do hangings on the wall, right? Okay, or they used to hang your bodies on the wall. Well, this is right now. The handmaids have to perform their hangings. I said they done up fucking graded. They used to just stone each other. Now they gotta hang other people. Like, what the hell is really going on? It looked like it was a Martha and two guardians that was being hung at this point in time. And Aunt Lydia say, you know, only the faithful are blessed with this honor. Ain't that right, Aunt Lydia? Just the faithful. Y'all heard. My faithful few, my few handmaids, y'all get to be blessed with killing them motherfucker. That's exactly what we finna do right now. Now, last week, I thought that when Aunt Lydia looked at the rings in the lady's mouth, that she was disgusted. And then after just seeing this first little couple minutes of this episode, I said, no, that wasn't disgust. It was intrigue. Like, damn. I might not have did that shit, but that's creative genius right there. That's now how I'm seeing Aunt Lydia was looking at that. She may not want to silence her girls, but that shit looked interesting. As you can see, as we saw later on in this episode, when they were going through Lowe's and Fish's store, there was a lot to me. A lot mean more than one for me. A lot of handmaids walking around with their faces covered with those new little red masks. Were they right mouths sewn together with the rings as well? We don't know, do we? We don't know what kind of heinous shit is going on beneath that. Now, we wondered last week how these motherfuckers in DC eat with their rings in their mouths like that. Most likely through a straw. Most likely through a straw. I remember my mama got her jaw broke. Pow, you know what I'm saying? She was in an abusive relationship, got her jaw broke, and her mouth had to be wired shut for 6 weeks. So she couldn't open it. It is all just the teeth and shit that was wired shut. She ate through a straw. We stuck everything in a fucking blender, and she ate through a straw. Maybe that's what these women are doing as well. She could still talk like this if she wanted to talk. But in this particular instance, I did some research because I want to know what the fuck was this. What I found was the sewing of the lips. Back in the day, apparently this started a long time ago. This ain't no new shit. Told y'all before, Margaret Atwood likes to use old stuff from history to put into the storylines, and she is still a co-writer on this show. But I don't know who the fuck else writing with her, because it's a lot of shit that ain't making sense to me. But still. So I looked it up, and it said that the sewing of the lips was a form of meditation. This was voluntarily done. This was to resist the temptation of you wanting to speak during meditation. It didn't say that it was started like in the Buddhist tribes or like the monks. You know how the monks like to go into silence. They try to practice silence. In a lot of those Buddhist tribes, they in the mosque. Was it mosque? Where did my girl go and eat love, pray? Where she went to Bali, and they had to get in the temple, and they had to go to the moment of silence. The Shabbat, I don't forget what it's called. Shabbat is Jewish. Okay, anyway, but you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Where they had to practice silence. And so this was a way for them to voluntarily practice silence by having their mouths sewn together. Well, in current day, protesters are using this as a form, as a protest. So they go on a hunger strike, so to prevent themselves from eating, they sew their lips together. I am thinking that the reason why in DC they are using those metal rings is a way to take away the I say back in the day, it was like they wanted to do it. By using those metal rings, it makes it seem more barbaric, like myself and a few other people that was in the comment section. Like when we saw that, we was like, what the fuck? It really took us back. So I think that's what they wanted. They wanted a shock value. I'm gonna bind your fucking lips together. This is not gonna be by your choice. You're not gonna say shit, do shit. You're gonna do what I want to say and do. That's what this was. This was a way of saying that I am the one who is taking away your freedoms. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I could find on the sewing of the lips. That this was started back in meditation, and that now current day protesters, there's a lot of protesters sewing their lips together, but they using the thread. But that's what I'm thinking, that they decided in this particular episode, or the last week's particular episode, to use the metal rings so it could seem more heinous and barbaric. And then I say heinous when we got Detective Stabler is the one that's doing it. Somebody also mentioned that his handmaid had 2 beds in her room. Why would there be a need for 2 beds in the room? Interesting. Unless the Winslows are swingers, like we all saying, and they invite the handmaid over, and the handmaid got to sleep over in there with the other baby child. Anyway, another thing we brought up last week. So when Aunt Lydia looked at the doggone rings, and we thought she looked appalled and disgusted like that, and that was too much for her. I had to be reminded by y'all. How dare she act like she is so above this type of behavior that she couldn't dare bind someone's lips together when she has removed clitorises, Emily, when she has removed eyes, Janine, when she has cut off tongues of Roberts, okay, when she has cut off hands, Alma. You did that, Aunt Lydia, but you think binding lips together. Oh my God, I couldn't do that. That's why I'm now thinking, no, that bitch wasn't thinking that. She was just amazed that, damn, they thought of that shit. They did that shit. I wouldn't do it. I got other methods for shutting the motherfucker up. Because one of the girls' mouths was burned together. I remember that shit too. Aunt Lydia did that. Yes, she did. Okay, anyway. That shit shouldn't have faced her one guy doggone iota. Anywho. Janine was a wreck. You could see she was a wreck by doing all this right here. And I thought she wasn't going to pull the rope. I just knew Janine wasn't going to do it. But OfMatthew always got to find some way to justify the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So she said, I heard she wasn't taking care of the kids, And I thought that itch bae was seeing the light. I thought she was seeing the light for a minute. And that she had decided, to ease off of the Kiss Gilead's ass jargon. I thought that she had eased off of them just for a minute, you know, had a little bit of hope. Y'all in the comment section try to give me a little hope. I was like, I don't feel shit for this bitch but pity. But y'all was trying to give me a little hope for her ass. And so I thought she was evening off. But no, we see this week that she purposely walked her ass back into the dark side. June said, as if not taking care of a child properly is a reason to be hanged. And that heifer says, it certainly is. Oh, I'm telling you, y'all, if we was back in slavery days, in active bondage slavery days, because we still fucking in slavery days like right now, let's not get that twisted, but if we was still back in the bondage slavery days and we was trying to get free, OfMatthew will be that one motherfucking slave trying to convince you how good the master is because he gives us scraps off his table in the night. At least he feeding us. That is OfMatthew. I told y'all before that I had no feeling for Candace Owens Jr., Ben Carson II. I ain't got no feelings for her but pity. Pity is gone right now. I'm just like, fuck that bitch right now. That's how I'm feeling right now. Oh, then she started having pains. I was like, karma, bitch. Karma. You know what I'm saying? She started having pains. But Juno, good-hearted ass, like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Okay, of course, you know, remember she pregnant. So she having some issues related to the pregnancy. She said her body ain't never reacted that way before, yada, yada this, yada, yada that. And June is like, you know what? Back when I was pregnant with little Jelly Bean, I used to have thoughts too. I might want to end that shit or end the babies, like one of the two. So I'm not having no thoughts. My baby is a blessing. She happy about this baby being born into that life. Fuck her. Fuck her and feed her dry ass grits. That's how I feel about her. When they go down to the loaves and fishes, they down in the market. And, you know, June had arranged a little meetup, you know, with Frances, you know, Hannah Bananas Martha. And told her that Commander Lawrence can help them get free. Girl, don't be making no promises for that man that he probably ain't gonna keep for you. Don't do that. And matter of fact, if he could or if he would help y'all get free, why the fuck are you telling everybody who your help is? Why would you do that shit? June just don't have no fucking sense of common sense. She just put everybody at risk. I'm up here in the market like, yeah, Commander Lawrence can help everybody get free up out of her. Francis is like, why would you want to risk that child's life like that? Why would you put her in danger? Of course, June feel like, okay, this place is danger. I agree, this place is danger. But she was like, look, this is my fourth hanging this week. Now, when June pulled that rope when she walked away, I was like, she done did this before. We come to find out this the fourth one, right? So Francis got a soft heart. She like, look here. Go and go up to the school. You already know where it's at. Serena Joy told you. Go and go up to the school. Look for Guardian Patrick, right? He's one of us. He's the good guy. You know, and he's at the gate today. Go on up there, right? So she rushed on back home and she tried to get Beth to go with her. Beth like, I ain't finna walk my ass all the way over to Brookline. The fuck? All them damn guardians around her? No, ma'am, Pam. That's not what I'm finna be doing. She don't, like I said, she never considers anybody else who she's putting at risk for her own fucking agenda. She's putting these motherfuckers at risk just so she can look at Hannah. Bitch, no. If you're gonna use them to help her get free. Not so you can just go have a peekaboo look at this goddamn child. Stop being so fucking stupid and selfish all the doggone time. Well, up in Canada, we get to go back up to Canada, right? Lena from the Swiss is questioning Emily. Really, about her criminal past. Gilead sent up all the doggone markups, the records and stuff, saying how much of a criminal Emily is. That whole fucking place is criminal. Yeah, I know, but they got rules and guidelines, and we gotta see if you abiding by their lines. Ain't no fucking body who escaped their abiding by their lines. The fuck you talking about? Escape is a criminal act in itself. But she want to go through and question Emily about, did you Steal a vehicle? Yes. Did you run over a man? Yes. Did you do this? Yes. Did you stab your supervisor in the back? Yes. And Emily is kind of hesitant to say all this stuff because she don't want Seal to look at her in a different way. And she asked her, was there any other acts that you may consider to be criminal in Gilead that you have done? She said, probably. Now, we come to find out later that she was talking about killing the commander's wife at the colonies. I thought it was going to be about the fact that she slept with the Martha because she feeling guilty because Seal was supposed to be her wife, her woman, her love and everything, and she slept with the Martha. That is the reason why her lip got cut off, remember? So that's what I thought that she didn't want Seal to hear. But we come to find out later on in the episode that she was more worried about the fact that she committed murder. Okay. And I was like, is it really a crime if I'm being held as a prisoner? Apparently so. I know many dudes that's in jail that did some shit to protect themselves. They killed somebody in jail and they got more time added on. So yes, unfortunately it is still a crime. But she doing all this. This don't make no sense, Lena. What you doing, boo? It sounds to me like Jelly Bean going back to Serena. That's what it sounds like to me. And if it was me, they wouldn't know where Jelly Bean was at right now. They wouldn't know where she was at. She wouldn't be Jelly Bean no more. She might be Payday, Gummy Bear, but she wouldn't be Jelly Bean. She would have a whole new fucking identity. She's a baby. You could make her look different than anything, anybody, anytime, anywhere. But no, Canada getting on my damn nerves right now. And the Swiss. Y'all getting on my damn nerves right now. Anyway, from the sound of it, it sounded like Emily might be going back to. Why would you be asking about her criminal history? And this is supposed to be about Jelly Bean. That don't make sense to me. Me and Seal like make it make sense, sis. What this got to do with saving this fucking baby? It don't make sense. So, over in DC, Olivia is giving Serena the grand tour of the new home that they could have up there, you know. It's a laid out crib with a little nursery, got another little kid's room with the bunk beds already set up for it. I know you're going to have more children and everything. And through this whole little scene, I ain't doing nothing but rolling my motherfucking eyes. That's how I'm looking at Olivia, showing her this house that these motherfuckers done stole from her family. All that doggone broken glass, just like a broken life. That you stole from this fucking family. That's what I saw. Oh, Serena like, oh, look at the light coming through. You saw the light shining in on Serena like it was giving her hope. Serena gonna leave Fred ass and end up in DC. That's what I sense. That's what I sense. So, or she gonna convince Fred to stay in DC so she can live that damn life up there, 1 or 2, and shit gonna be the downfall. I was watching Steve Worley channel, and Steve Worley was saying DC is gonna be the downfall of the Waterfords, and we gonna see that shit. I agree with Steve. Go ahead now. But yeah. Y'all done stripped this fucking family of their life and their existence. All they picture frames crashed all on the floor. No, just house just in total disarray. And you're like, oh, this place looks gorgeous. It's beautiful. All these memories creaking through there. Serena stepped on the floor. You, fuck y'all. Anyway, Winslow's slimy ass comes in to tell Fred that Canada, oh fucking Canada, is considering negotiations to talk about extraditions. Really, bitch? Okay, every fucking refugee there should be worried right now. Like I said, it sounded to me like Emily was about to be sent back herself. That's what it sounded to me. Every refugee in Canada should be alarmed and very upset right now. So, where was I at? Oh, shoot. I lost my damn place. I think I got off the track and I forgot my damn place. And I said I wasn't going to edit this, so I'm going to leave all this shit in there. But anyway, what's the point? What's the point of fleeing the fucking country if they're just going to deport your ass back because of the laws that exist in that country? I just don't understand that. I don't understand that. And Fred confirmed exactly what I just thought about the other refugees. He says that as soon as we get Nicole back, then we can start working on the others. The others should come quickly. Who is the others? Because Nicole is the only baby that we know of that has been left there. So the others must be the other refugees. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Winslow said, hey, slow down, not too fast. You know I'm a scumbag. And I can think of more dirty shit that we can do when we can compromise and we can get out of Canada. We can use this baby to our benefit. Okay? And I was like, why is Winslow so damn close? You know, last week a few of y'all said that y'all noticed a butt touch or something like that from Winslow to Fred. I didn't notice that. That's all I saw was the rub on the back, but it still made me like, what the fuck is going on there? Yeah, somebody said that Winslow may be a gender traitor. And Fred getting his ass into something, pun intended. That pun wasn't intended, but now it is. He getting his ass into something that he don't want to get into. Well, this week he stepped in real close to Fred, and Fred looked down like, what the fuck is going on? No, he grabbed him up on his arm, but that grope didn't seem more like enticement to me this time. It seemed like it was a casual threat. Fred don't like to be bitched like that. He don't like to be punked like that. So June get to know her crib with Commander Lawrence, and like I said, she tried to I told y'all she tried to get Beth to go to Brookline, and she was like, no, she ain't gonna do it. And so she said, oh, let me go get Mrs. Lawrence. Oh, Eleanor. Huh? What's she finna go get? So I was like, Jim gives no fucks. She just has her own goddamn agenda. Because Beth was like, no, ma'am, Pam, I'm not going. So she gonna hit up Miss Lawrence. No, you know she's supposed to knock on the door, leave the food on the tray, and walk away. But this time, no. She waited to Eleanor open the door and barged her way into the room, like open up the window, let in the sunlight, like, hey, let the sun shine in. She opened up the window, said, hey, what a glorious day. Let's go for a walk, girl. Get you out of here. Oh no, Joseph wouldn't like that. He ain't gonna mind. If the sun shine to do you some good, you know what I'm saying? So that's what Joan did. What the fuck is wrong with Eleanor? She seems almost infant-like at certain stages. It's not dementia, because it doesn't like she has a lack of memory. Because when she goes into this state of mind, she remembers every fucking thing, and she's angry as hell about it. What the hell is wrong with her? Some of us was, some of us were saying that it was gonna maybe cancer. That's what they were thinking. It's mental. It got to be something mental, but I can't pinpoint it. It doesn't seem like it's depression to me. Y'all know I'm diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I'm diagnosed with depression. I'm diagnosed with PTSD. It doesn't seem like that to me. I don't know. I don't know schizophrenia. I don't know like the fullness of what schizophrenia could do. Because I was like, somebody looks schizo. Maybe that's her. Maybe that's what's going on with her. Well, she is so easily swayed by June to go out and take a little walk. And I'm like, it's a long ass motherfucking walk. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was a long walk when Beth was like, oh, it's all the way over in Brookline, or something is all the way over somewhere that's far. You know what I'm saying? So she get outside. I was like, how did June know that the idea of being outside would entice her? Did I miss an episode or something where she figured this out? How did she know that she would do that would help her out and not trigger her, if anything? So they out for the stroll and they run into Naomi. Okay, look who we have here. Ain't seen you out in a while, girl. What's up? She's like, I know, right? Last time I seen you, this baby was dying and she ain't dead. Oh, what a glorious day. Praise be. You know what I'm saying? Just some type of connection to these kids, you know. She kept saying that she's glad, I'm so glad she didn't die. I'm glad this baby didn't die. I'm glad this baby didn't die. Did Eleanor hurt a baby or something? What the fuck happened? What's going on with Eleanor? When June tried to rush her off, Naomi was looking real cray-cray, like, what the fuck is going on with that fur? You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering too, Naomi. So Eleanor stops on the bridge that Janine tried to jump over with the baby. Yeah, so we learned that Eleanor wanted kids. But Commander Lawrence was like, hell to the no. You know, they kept adjusting her meds, so it was fucking with her ability to have a baby. I was like, June don't ask the right questions, like what you need meds for. That's what I want to know. What you need meds for, a girl. So she actually fessed up and said, you know what, because June was feeling kind of bad. I tricked you. I wanted to go see my daughter. She over in Brookline. yeah, we don't have to go. I should take you back home. But no, Eleanor, I'm all in. Let's go. Let's move on. Let's move on. I'm ready for an adventure. Let's go see the kids, you know. So Moira up in Canada, and she's saying exactly what the fuck I'm saying. Canada need to stop fucking bullshitting and tell Gilead to go fuck themselves. That's what she's basically told her. And she's sitting there having this conversation with Emily. And while they are talking, Moira gets a text about a protest that they about to have go down. Surprisingly, Emily wants to join. You know, she's been kind of into herself, real quiet, like an introvert. And Moira get right up in the Prime Minister's face, like, hey, why the hell are you negotiating with Gilead anyway? Why aren't you protecting the refugees, okay? Why aren't you this? Why aren't you that? He's like, look, you know, protection of the refugees is our number one. Sounding like just a politician. It's our number one thing to do. Damn, what about the baby? You ain't gonna protect the baby at least? This motherfucker said that June gave up the rights to her child. When that fucking happened? Oh, that kicked Emily in. Like, no, the fuck she didn't. She put that damn baby in my hands to make sure I got her to safety. You know, the guards that was around the Prime Minister wasn't having all this close proximity to them. They started getting all rowdy. The Moira and a few other protesters, Moira and Emily got snatched the fuck up. But Emily came out like, man, fuck you, bitch. You know, get your motherfucking hands off me. You know, she was all like that. She got real gutter up in her. I was like, there my Emily go. There my Emily go. But despite Emily saying that June gave her the baby, when the fuck did June give up her rights? The last thing we heard her tell was the Swiss people she wanted her baby to be safe in Canada. Huh? Didn't she say that? That's what I thought I heard. I know y'all heard that too. So what did you say, Lena? What did you come to Canada to the table with? And say that June said, no, go on, that baby ain't even mine. It's Serena Joy's. Okay, anyway. So June and Eleanor finally make it to the heavily guarded school. How many pages I got left? Because I said I was going to edit this. And I got 8 minutes left. They finally head to the heavily edited school. And I was like, how's she supposed to know which one is Patrick? You know, why would he break cover in front of all of those damn guardians that was there? There was a lot of them. And did you see how well taken care of children were? Pulled around on a rope like they some fucking pets, some god doggone animals. And I was like, this is the exact reason why I hate to see y'all people today with y'all motherfucking kids on them damn baby leashes. They ain't no motherfucking pets. That irks the shit out of me to see y'all out here with them fucking leashes around those kids. But we just want to make sure they keep kept safe. Hold their motherfucking hand. Pick them up, put them in a stroller, put them in a buggy, put them in a shopping cart. If you have the ability to do so, leave them at home, give them to a babysitter, drop them off at mama house, but don't put no fucking leash on your kids like they a god doggone pet. They irks my damn soul. If you one of them people that do it, damn it, you irk my soul if I see you. And I ain't taking that shit back. It burns me the hell up. But anyway, Parker ain't there. And the ominous music is making me nervous because, like, Eleanor just talked them into it too. Oh, but they don't include you, June. You stay in your place. No, she can't do that. She wants to wander off and go alongside the building, and she start hearing children laughing, and she swears she hears Hannah's laugh, and she's on the wall like, Hannah. You know, and I'm trying to figure out how the hell did none of these guardians see this bright ass red cloak running against all this damn snow along this wall. The handmaids ain't even supposed to be walking alongside without somebody else, but she just scaling up down the damn wall, and these damn guardians don't do say or nothing at all. They don't make no damn sense to me. No, there's no way in heck that June should have been allowed to get around that fucking wall by herself without a guardian coming at her ass. And when one came at her, he came to get her because Eleanor was freaking the fuck out. Eleanor wanted to see the kids, and they didn't want to let her see the kids. You get a tour of the grounds. You get to walk around this little cage right here. You don't get to go in there without a damn baby. So you out your doggone mind? No, that's not what's finna happen. So June had to calm them down, said she got health issues, you know. And they let them go. Let them go on their little merry little way. And I could only imagine that Commander Lawrence is going to tear June a new one when he gets home. up. If he don't, that is just further proof that the writing in this season has failed the fuck off. Kick her the fuck out. Something. Let's see how June start this revolution when she ain't in the safety of your goddamn home. That's what I would do if I was Commander Lawrence. That's what I would do. But instead, no, he just put Eleanor to bed safely. He walks out in the hallway and June says, you know, I didn't mean to put her in harm's way. That was not my intent. June, that's you. That's who you always been. Selfish as a motherfucker. You don't think about anybody else that's probably helping you. You gave no fucks. Like, I really don't give a fuck about the commander's wives either. But still, you took advantage of a mentally ill woman. But still, you said, and now you sitting here saying, I didn't have any intention to cause her any harm. Commander Lawrence didn't say shit. Just no. And tried to walk past. When she walked past, that bitch tried to throw out some motherfucking justifications. You should have seen her out there. She came alive outside. She came alive. You should have seen her. Bitch, you was not trying to make her come alive. You wanted to go see your motherfucking daughter. That's all you was trying to do. And you jeopardized this woman's mental health to do that. And now you're trying to make it turn around on him. Like he kept her locked up in a damn room and you helped her come back to life. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I can't stand her. So anyway, Fred up in Canada, D.C. and he tells Serena that he bringing Nicole back. This is against Winslow's wishes because he said he gonna do it. He ain't got no timeline on that though. So maybe he just, saving face. I was like, he about to go piss off old Winslow. Or was that a lie? I don't know. It may not have been a lie because the way he was smiling and rubbing up on Serena Joy, I ain't sure. So it seems that Emily up in Canada may have been feeling a little bit guilty for the things that she did in Gilead. Like I said, she mentioned that she killed the commander's wife. And then Morris said, hey, I killed the commander in his sleep. He didn't even know. He wasn't doing nothing. He was just asleep. I wish we had seen that. We needed Moira to have some fucking layers to her character. Now to hear this backstory that she killed this commander, I was like, damn, bitch, really? Why we couldn't learn about you? Shit, She said, we ain't did shit bad since we left, though. We good. They haven't turned us into anything. So Serena's getting introduced to more of the good life, up here in D.C. Just like the men got their Jezebels, it appears that the women got their gigolos. How? You know what I'm saying? Olivia's like, loosen up, girl. Loosen up. She spot Fred across the room. And at first I thought she was imagining this and maybe it was really a gigolo. But no, it was really Fred. And they got to dancing. Everybody was dancing for real. But when Fred and Serena started dancing, everybody turned their eyes on them like they was fucking spectacular. They just a little slow tango. It was like, everybody seemed so starstruck. They was all right. So, June off to her 5th hanging of the week. And Alma said, what happened to the Mackenzies? They gone where? Where did the Mackenzies go? You know damn well if Matthew snitched. We know she snitched, right? She saw you with Francis in the store. We saw that. But I was like, ain't this a fucking bitch? They got Francis. I had to start. I had to keep going. So I had to put this shit together. They got Francis, y'all. And June still stands there, untouched. She didn't even want to pick up the rope at first, Our lady was like, hey, you're not excluded from this. Go ahead, do your shirt, right? Saying they got Francis. She stands there charged at conspiracy to harm a child's well-being. This is why Francis is there. They only read us the charges of her, okay? This is why Francis is there. And the person whom which she was co-conspiring with still stands there breathing freely. The guardian that got hung probably was Patrick. Okay, then as they walked away after they, June, they jumped, pull, and they killed her. OfMatthew says you should be thankful that you can no longer lead into your temptation. I was like, tell me again why I should give a fuck about OfMatthew. Tell me one more time, okay? No fucks given, none. Y'all folks in the comment section that thought that I should ease off because she's a product of her society. Janine is a product of her society. She's one of the most faithful walkers out there, but she still ain't doing this type of shit. She still don't think have this type of mentality when in relation to the damn babies and how they. Oh no, that is not what's going on. She said that Aunt Lydia told me to watch you, and I saw you at the market. So again, tell me y'all, why is June not on her way to the colonies right now? Or at the other end of that red rope? You can't make me understand. I don't give a fuck how many babies she could possibly birth. She only birthed one in a whole 7 motherfucking years she been there. You cannot make me believe that they still gonna allow June to conspire to harm a child, as they put it, and she not gonna die too. She should have been hanging right there with Francis. But no. That's not what happened. But June was like, what the fuck you say? You know, she took off her little hoodie. This is her gangster moment. It was supposed to make me feel something for her. Make me feel happy. I was a little bit happy that she was about to whoop Matthew ass. But I'm still sitting here looking at June like, no, bitch. You getting away with too much shit. You causing all this risk. You just risk Francis' motherfucking life just so you can see Hannah instead of helping Hannah escape. If you're gonna use Francis, do some shit like that. But you just want to look at your motherfucking child. So now Francis gotta die because of you, bitch. Oh, she getting on my motherfucking nerves. But anyway, she held Matthew up against that motherfucking wall, had her leaned back over, choking her out, screaming at her and everything. All this screaming and hollering. You know, at first the other handmaids had formed a protective circle around them, and then Alma came and snatched June up off of her like, let her go. No. All that screaming. All those guardians. Did y'all see all those guardians at the end of the damn ramp? And nobody rushed to knock June out with the end of a rifle like they did Janine. No one snatched her up and muffled her from hollering and shit like they did Emily, locked her in a room with a state jacket on. Nobody did nothing to June. June got to sashay her ass on down the ramp with her little hood off and everything, and just... No, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Come on now. Oh no. I know we ain't supposed to be rooting for the motherfucking slave to be harmed, but still, bitch, and you gonna be consistent with your writing, be consistent with your writing. This is, oh no, this worked my damn nerves in so many ways on this episode. Woo. On another note, I love me some Fiona Apple. The outro song, that was Fiona Apple. I love her music. I absolutely love her music. That is the end of this episode, y'all. Oh, it done worked my damn nerves. It worked my nerves. I'm sorry if I was hollering. I think I was hollering. I'm gonna have to turn the video down or something. I don't know. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Be back here next week for more. I appreciate you. Peace.